What's the question thing?
Because I know that I'm like a complete monologuist, like with you and probably countless others.
Okay.
People that are, trying to break free from some of my monologues. But I think that the whole question asking thing is very awkward because I don't know like what would be a really personal question to ask you and I don't know what is appropriate, what is inappropriate. So then to engage in a dialogue, then I submit a story.
Okay.
And then it becomes like a monologue. So I guess I take responsibility for maybe the length of the story, but I think also and that the reason that the dialogue may be dominant of me is because I don't know what questions would be appropriate or inappropriate to ask you. And you don't really volunteer a lot of stuff. Except you did volunteer one story to me that led me to cry softly in the bathroom.
Oh. I see.
I was like Glenn Close in The Big Chill when she like sobs quietly in the shower. And it was some guy that like I barely talked to said to you that, did he say that I think I'm funny or she's not funny or
She thinks she's funny.
oh my god, that was just and then I told you, and then you like told me and I was like, I'm like,
Yeah, I had no idea that being funny was such a big part of your identity.
okay, it's my only thing. It's like what people mention about me, like most of the time. I mean, if people are asked to describe me, they usually say funny first.
Okay. Well, the people who are really funny, it's usually because they have to be funny due to a tragic situation in their life.
How many tragic situations do you want me to describe to you?
I don't know. How many do you have?
Well, I don't think we have enough time on your. I don't know how much battery you have, but no, I just was like, but I really appreciated how you handled it with the guy because you had said, she's actually very funny and she has videos on YouTube and she's done stand up but I was just like, I really I kind of simmered a little bit.
I see.
But then I emailed you the next day.
You were steamed.
I know, but well, I just thought I was like making small talk about it.
Well, not everybody likes yellow snow.
I realize that. I mean, I am a snowflake.
Yes, the yellow snowflake.
Yeah, an emotional snowflake. But I just thought I was being friendly. Maybe I just don't have to be friendly with everybody.
Well, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't.
Or is it that it's okay for me to be friendly, but I just have to learn to slough stuff off, like, quicker? It's like when in Chicago or, like, the East Coast, when you have to go out and clean out the windshield, like, scrape it. Maybe just, like, scrape the stuff off, like, when you hear it. Don't let it build up for 32 hours. I'm just glad I know who it is, because then I don't. Like, what if I continue to try to be friendly with him, and I don't want to indirectly torture him?
Right.
So, but I think, and then I was walking with this guy once, and I would, like, say hello to people, and he would say, Rebecca, you don't really have to say hello to everybody. And I think that I get caught up in, like, an autopilot.
Maybe you're just a social butterfly.
Maybe I am. I think that part of it's like an autopilot. And then I don't like stop for a minute because I think that once I relieve myself of some of these things, like not having to say hello to people, not having to make sure that other people can hear other people. I have this whole thing like if someone doesn't answer another person, I have to like go over to the person at work and say, like, did you hear him? Because he just said something to you and you didn't answer him. And I started to, like, it's this autopilot behavior. And I started to realize, like, you really don't have to do that. And then I just was exhaling. Like, it was kind of a pleasure. Like, you don't have to say hello to everybody. And you can just stand in line at Starbucks. Which I am so glad I ran into you today. Or that you came to my Starbucks from another Starbucks today. Twice.
That's because they didn't have the salted caramel.
Alright, it's not because I'm funny.
Well, not really.